Fuck all that. Let's get back. Let's get fly shoot. Oh, hold on. Play the bitch. Play, bitch. God, I be hating.
Chill. You know what? There's the atmosphere for loving this bitch. So, we all die, we all live, we all birth.
LVMH.
Here we go. Let's get it. Every time I take a look upon you, you be acting brand new, but you new. Talk with the coffin, there's a coffin bad. You be talking hella smack, but you. You know, just an option in the bag. I just say it's the fact, look at you. Show me that you kid don't have it, but say everywhere like the air. Yeah, I'm double atmosphere, bitch. Lovely weather and a sweaty fire party. Zone, take to the zone sky. Put me so high, never need no chrome time. You the internet, no AI, but you internet. No need for pressure equipment, shut the fisher less. Swim up fly that surfing on a loaded check. Thought they didn't need another something. Cause fuck the fighters, nigga. I don't wanna rumble, nigga. Hit you with some arrows, shoot your ass and leave a figure. When you figure out your bad macro, suck it now. If she get a run, but don't forget y'all made that clown. And you know we start loving, gonna let you around and start fucking bustin'. Yeah, demons don't come near me, but you just wanna cream. But girl, you don't hear me, barely. Yeah, fucking on your mother, then I go hit my touch. Cause yeah, she be a hustler. Yeah, God always bless me, but I never be less bitch. So God, it just love me always. Every time I take a look upon you, you be acting brand new, but you new. There's a perfect bad, talking how it's bad, but you cute. You know, just an option in the bag. I just say it's the fact, look at you. You can't show me that you kid don't have no advantage, but say everywhere like the air. I just wanna take a photo, you put the vibes in the hotels in the sky.
LVMH.
In the sky, hotels in the sky. Just waking up with you back like a tree line, like a tree line, like a tree line. OMG, I'm in the end zone, touchdown, end zone, touchdown, end zone, touchdown. It's a word, girl, goddamn. It's a word, girl, OMG. It's a word, girl, holy shit. It's a word, girl, holy shit. It's a word, girl, I'll be damned. It's a word, girl, I'll be damned. It's a word. Every time I take a look upon you, you be acting brand new, but you new. Talking like nothing, there's a perfect bad. Talking how it's bad, but you cute. Thinking you know just an option in the bag. I just say it's the fact, look at you. Can't show me that you kid don't have no advantage, but say everywhere like the air.
You know what I'm saying? New. Every time I take a look upon you, you be acting brand new, but you new. Cause you been new. You be acting brand new. And ain't nothing wrong with that. When you act brand new, you act brand new. Hey, I love it. Yeah, I like it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I get it, man. But I try to go online. Not online. I try to go live on my laptop, and that shit was silent. Like there's no volume. I was on it for like 7 minutes. Even though I didn't say too much, I put my music in, and then that shit just fucked around and that stopped working. But it was working the whole time. So I was playing my song. And nothing was. Oh, it was weird. But yeah, you know. So fuck all that. Gives a fuck about that. But yeah, I'm finna fix that now. Maybe it's because I've been recording my music on this shit. It's like. I'm trying to go my Gemini brain to think of like like air molecule situations of what could have happened. Like, you know, I was recording too much music on this shit, and now it like the way I put set the microphone is now different, and maybe it's all that. So that's the only way. The only thing it could be. Let me turn this shit off. No cap. Ugh. But yeah, open this window too because it's hot in this bitch. Yeah, it's winter time. Everything's reversed for me. When it's hot, it's cold. When it's cold, it's hot for me. That's how it'll be. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it was. I don't think it's gonna be a little bit too long. I'll get back to the studio. But yeah, no man or woman shall be left behind. Now, what I mean by that, you know what I'm saying? By no man and woman shall be left behind. Hold on, let me make this actually working too. If this shit not working too, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna see something. Let me know. I'm gonna understand something. Make sure we good. Are we good? Why is it lagging? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, no man. Like, it's like in that nutshell, you wanna be in a space where you understand that, you know, we're all put into situations on where we try to see from the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And it's like no matter what, if you're not understanding where things play out from the actual space of observation, you won't understand what's being relayed to you and what's being relayed to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, relay is masculine and relate is feminine. When you're relaying something to somebody, you're giving them a heads up. It's a masculine. It's giving them an idea. When you're relating to somebody, you're going into the emotions. And you're talking. You know, you're going into the emotions. So you're letting them know about what's happening. So when you're in that, that's why. See, when they be putting out so much things on for us, see, and like when we be looking at these things, it's like you get confused thinking, oh shit, like. Yeah, you won't get confused because I mean, well, okay. You'll get it's like you'll be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll be thinking like, what the fuck is this? Like, and you want to understand what it's trying to get at. That's the whole point. So it be when you get something related towards you. I mean, related towards you. You'll see it as the starting point where. If you're not fucking with it, then you won't be fucking with it. And like, see, God gave me a super ability. Like, I ain't gonna lie. God gave me. I'm gonna spill the beans. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, this is fun to me. You know what I'm saying? But God gave me a super ability on where, like, actually, not only can I see something from a mile away now, but it's like I can now see the beneath the veil of something, and and like the why something condensed to be something. So it's like when I see it, I'm like, oh shit, ain't that a bitch? Well, I'll be damn. She, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, well, I'll be damn. Like, it's like this shit came from this bullshit, and this bullshit came from this bullshit, and this bullshit came from a retarded ass human. So it's like it's like I pop out right in there. It's like you see my face, and I've been had that ability, but it's like now I'm utilizing it for real. Before I was just bullshit. I wasn't really into it because I was wondering why. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Cause I was like I ain't trying to go because that's some old ability I've been had, but God made me update it, and I can do way more with it. And it's like, see, I'm gonna put y'all on some game. Think about it. I'm gonna put this glass shades on, no bullshit. Think about it. If this is your spaceship, and you need when you need to use some sort of artillery for your spaceship to astral travel, you may need certain things on where you're going back into previous informations, going back into the past, and seeing how you derive some sort of awareness out of something. You know what I'm saying? So Here, this is where I was at. You know what? Fuck all that shit. I'm not even gonna get into that. Fuck all that shit. Anyway, yeah, but no man or woman shall be left behind. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm getting at the no man or woman shall be left behind, I'm saying, you know, so no matter what, we're all gonna go into that new world. So it's either you're riding that flight or you're not. You're riding that wave or you're not. You're riding that esoteric currency check or you're not. You're riding that surfboard. Beyonce surfboard. No homo pause, because if you know what that actually meant. You're riding that surfboard there, and you're either not. So it's like you gotta know what you're actually getting at, because if you don't know what you're actually getting at, it's like you'll be in the space of where like motherfuckers will push you in a lost predicament, and that lost predicament will be on what you're trying to uphold on somebody else's way and how they see something. So it's like that's why I say no matter what, you gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Like you don't want to be put into a new atmosphere and become some weak ass creature. Because trust me, when I be going when I be seeing shit, I be like, what the fuck is this? This ain't this, but I don't feel bad because like God told me not to feel bad no more. But all I say is all I tell myself is like, damn, that sucks. So they gonna have to like live that lifetime and see it's different. When you're in an atmosphere, you expand your life. You're not life, life. You spend the time period. So you become so y'all know when y'all have certain dreams you don't want to end, and you want to keep experiencing that dream. It'll be like that, except you don't have to, like, that shit doesn't have to end. It's like you're experiencing that dream that you've always been want to have, and it's like now it doesn't end. So, and then sometimes you have dreams that you want to end. Those be your nightmares, and it's like, oh shit, I want this shit to end. It's like now you're understanding the mechanism. You're understanding the mechanism of ending, not understanding what we came into as spirits to create that life stimulator, not stimulator, but what's that stimulus? It's not stimuli. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that. But when you look at it from perception on where once you come from the birth, you're creating that life. Hold on. So I don't know if we're lagging on my computer, but once you're in birth, you that life. It might just be the computer. Once you're in birth, you're creating that life. So once you're in and you create that awareness, by default, you create a form. That's life. So when you create that form where you have that like almost heaven-like dream, and I be having those shits like almost now. It's weird, like, and it's like I be like, oh shit, hopefully this shit. It's like, and it may be heaven to me, but it may not be heaven to you. So it's like we all have our different ways in how we see certain shit. Oh, is this? Check 1 2. We good. Why? See, once I go on it works fine. When I'm looking at it now, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Man, you stop fucking with me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people watching this shit right now. That's what that's telling me. So I'm gonna just ignore that. It may not. So like I said, it may not be lagging on the phone, but it's lagging on the computer. So let me just relax. Yeah, Jeff Sparks told me relax. So Star Pilot is gonna relax. You know what I'm saying, but yeah. So I don't know the point. Damn. But anyway, yeah. So no man or woman shall be left behind. Oh, I think. I gotta reload. No, I forgot. I lost my point. Anyway, yes. But no man or woman shall be left behind. So when you understand no man or woman shall be left behind, you know we're all going to that new world. So whatever you're going to, you want to be in a space where you're understanding the space you're going to. And I'll be laughing. I'm like, oh, I'll be saying, seeing spirits going into the wrong opposite direction, and it's like they don't want to. It's like they don't want to fully get into it, but they tell themselves, but it could be like this, but it could be like that, and then when it happens, it's like they don't understand. It's like it's what you created for yourself. So it's like it's deep. So it's like what the fuck? It'd be like you'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? But yeah. But anyway. I'm trying to remember my point. I kind of lost my point. I'm an air sign, so I'm all over the place. I'm Gemini at that. Sun, oh hell nah. So you know me, I'm all over the place. But and then but I got emotions. I got emotions. I may not show it. I smile a lot so y'all can see, like, I can get into my rising times. You know what I'm saying? So Scorpio, Sag, rise, and I can maneuver, and y'all can kind of get with the program. But anyway, but when you gotta know how to see shit, my people, you guys are my people. You know what I'm saying? You guys all turn it up within yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So when you know, and when you understand that, you're always going up. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as up or down. You just created in planes. So that's the whole purpose of something. So so sometimes when I be going through purposes in my life, I be trying to figure out where I'm at to be at that certain purpose to where I created some sort of a persona within myself. Man, I'm laughing because this. Look at this. Look at y'all see that? That shit like lagging. So I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it might be my computer. I'm not gonna be here too long anyway. This might be all over the place. I don't give a fuck at this point. Fuck all that shit. Fuck YouTube. Fuck internet. Fuck all that shit. I'm in the studio mode right now. So this album I'm about to drop, man. Listen, y'all ain't gonna hear none of y'all hear no shit like this ever. And if I will, but that means I done bought 3 albums in a year, and then I'm not boosting my ego, but I don't see no I don't see none of your favorite. I be seeing y'all favorite rappers like you ain't play by card. This cat dropping shit, and his shit is like what what's that shit called? I Am Music. Man, this nigga never not dropping that shit. And I be seeing people like, oh shit, drop the shit, and then he don't be ever be dropping it. So it's like I mean, it's like, I guess it is what it is, but I mean, I be trying to understand, like, I guess that's just what people are into. But man, I said, y'all gotta worry about them artists. Come fuck with me. I'm dropping shit. I got Star Power, Slave for God. I got Slave for God too. So it's like, and I'm coming out with a check jet. And then I'm like, fuck with your boy. Like, goddamn, but nigga, I'm doing what they can't do. So it's like, I'm trying to put my stamp, and I'm trying to put my stamp on the shit, and y'all don't fuck with it. I'm not saying I don't fuck with it, but I'm just talking. But yeah, it's like, goddamn, it's like we gotta be aware of these things. You gotta be aware of what we're putting out, what kind of thing we're putting out there. Because if you don't know, like, it's like, if you're not aware of what certain things be happening, you won't be aware of where you're supposed to be at as a spirit, or where your creating supposed to be at when you're creating some sort of creative spark within yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you create a certain creative spark within yourself, man, you got all the creativities within yourself you can put out there in the world. And then you don't gotta worry about the next person, because the next person don't really have anything to do with what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're staying true to your hustle, staying true to your if whatever motivates you is you, that's all that matters. You don't need no other self-validation. You don't need other nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing shit and it's strictly because what you want to do it, then that's all that matters. Because now you're in a space where the things you're putting out become the expression itself. So no matter how it comes out, it's you. It's how you want it to be. This is your vision on the album. It's your vision on the art. It's your vision on the poem. It's your vision on the shoe structure. It's your vision on the clothing. It's your vision on all that shit. So that's what people fall in love with. They don't really give a fuck about if it's seen in this person's eyes, and this person's eyes, and this woman's eyes, and this person's characteristic. As long as you have your own place on where you have your own statement on where you're putting that perception on your shit, on your way, you know what I'm saying? And that's all that matters. Because like I said, you may think stuff, yeah, I'm not gonna do it because motherfuckers not fucking with your boy. But listen, it don't matter as long as you know you can do it, and you put it as long as you know it's all on you. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's how shit be. And this shit's confusing. I'm just talking fast because I'm trying to see. It's lag. Look at this. Look, it wants. Yeah, every time I pick it up, it just stops and like now I don't know. It's like YouTube is weird, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean we may not be lagging though, cause and no one said anything, and I don't know. Does my chat work, y'all? Cause no, I mean, like sometimes I don't know. Let me test it on myself. Test it on myself. Oh, we good. We good. I just want to make sure. All right, all right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's how shit be. You know what I'm saying? And that's how shit. That's how you want. I like the color too, yellow and black. You know what I'm saying? Star Pollen. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So whatever we put our energy to. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we're knowing how to properly have some sort of power into that, some sort of entertainment within that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever you're into, if you don't know how to have some sort of reciprocation within yourself, then you will know what you're actually putting out there for the world to. Okay, that's how Jackie knew what's up. That's how Jackie knew. I'm saying. But yeah, yeah. So it's like that's what you want to be into. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where things be put it out there in the world for things to express and things of that nature. You know, yeah. Thanks, Jackie knew, because because sometimes I'd be like, my shit no one ever talks to my shit. But I don't really care. I don't really care. It is what it is. But I be okay. This is like. I mean, I guess this is how things have to be. But but yeah. So it's like when you're into that expressing yourself within those things, you want to be aware that no matter what, if you don't have that like reciprocation within yourself to know how you're supposed to be putting up certain like certain areas where you're putting out things on where you're putting those energy out there for itself to be seen. For example, like I said, back to the music, back to the art, whatever you're doing out there. If you're not having some sort of like relativity within that thing, then you will never know what the fuck is going on within the whole point of view. Yeah, it's weird. Like then you'll get lost in the sauce. Think, oh shit, am I supposed to keep doing this? Or am I supposed to keep going with forward with this within this thing? And you'll never know, because sometimes people will tell you, oh, like you probably have some people tell you, man, this shit ain't going far. This shit, what you're doing ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember like. And ain't on like I said, all energy is good energy as long as you know how to transmute that shit and use it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you don't know how to use these things for yourself, then you won't understand that God is giving you an ability to try to express your creativity within yourself. So you express your creativity within yourself. Now you're having some sort of power that you have, that God gave you, that no one else can but yourself. And if you fuck yourself up over that situation, like you take that and give it to somebody else, talking about this is what God wanted me to do, because no, it's not what God wanted you to do. God wanted you to take that what you had and keep it within yourself. So that's why even when I was about to break down, I think in my previous video, or it's probably this video, I was about to go deeper in what the ability God gave me, but then I was like, let me not even express that, because not to say that was gonna be the end all and be all. Oh, it took my ability. No, it's, I understand that a lot of people, even if people are watching from my area, or people aren't, or I know people really don't even care about things like that. People just want to know about themselves, and that's why I grew to understand. And it is what it is. I guess it's just what people like to do. But at the end of the day, like, people who be in that energy, it's like I guess, hey, if you love it, I hate it. You know what I'm saying? Or God, I know I'm no longer loving shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a space where I gotta love what everybody else is into, because I'm not all about that lovey-dovey shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be on some shit on where I gotta build up somebody's validation or something. Like, nigga, if you can't build up your own validation and not even give validation, and be your own validation within your creativity, and how you gonna go far in life and anything in general. You know what I'm saying? But that just, like I said, you wanna be aware of that shit when you're looking at it from your universal eyes. And it's just actual eyes. You have organs beyond eyes. You have forms beyond eyes. As long as you know to properly use those things and see what you're looking at from a main perception, or whatever you're looking at becomes the all around of a scenario. Then you're like, oh shit. Back to my point, you're looking at the all around of scenarios of where things come out or broadcast from. So it's like now you're looking at where things actually in general. You know what I'm saying? But it's like no matter what, we all have to be in a space where we all know how to get within these things within ourselves, because these things within ourselves is the most important thing out of all. You know what I'm saying? We'll go for 5 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just Alvin anyway. But yeah. So as long as you have this thing, have some sort of relativity within yourself, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have this, you don't have can't have this spit catcher. Pause normal. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have none of these things, speakers, this cheap ass speaker. I use this as nigga. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's music. I ain't trying to. I'll play a card if anything if I have to, but this is what my music comes out through sometimes. This JVC speaker was like $20. I ain't got the $100 speaker, and that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? And I got my mixer, whatever you call that, the M audio mixer. I got all that shit intact. That's why I be into that shit. But anyway, and yeah. So, and then, like I said, when you come from nothing, you make that nothing like something. So no matter what perception or scenario you're at, as long as you know how to make that nothing look like something, then you're always in the right side of energy, because whatever you're looking at becomes like the world that's down here, because it's like let's say for example, it's like once you're creating something, by default, if you don't understand what you're creating, you'll get lost in the sauce. But here's the thing. This is what God showed me, and this is what you gotta understand. Literally, whatever you have your mind on becomes the world, becomes the mentality you're creating. So train your mind to be on to shit you want it to be on. Like you can be in a scenario where you're with a group of friends. The vibes is low, like motherfuckers are sad and shit. If you don't know how to fly everybody else's spaceship, pilot for everybody and shit, and being to where you're controlling the atmosphere, the actual atmosphere in that environment to be more positive. That's how you fly the spaceship for you and yourself and others. You know what I'm saying? Yourself and others. So that's how you kind of manipulate the scenario for it to be in your favor, because not your favor, but you can say your favor, because we all gotta turn our ego into a phoenix sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And once you turn your ego into I think your ego into a phoenix. Yeah, there's vulnerability to a phoenix, but to a phoenix too, because when you turn that ego into a phoenix, you no longer flying in this atmosphere no longer. You're in different planes of existence. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in different planes of existence, whatever you're flying out, and in that world mentality, in that world view, you're taking it's like you're taking them into that brought out realm of reality. And they may not know why they're happy, or they may not know why they no longer don't feel. So you may be smoking a blunt, or if you don't smoke a cigarette, whatever y'all into, drinking some shit, alcohol, and then it's like they're in a sad mute. They're in this like I don't smoke cigarettes, but let's say you're at work, and then motherfucker all sad. You pass them a cigarette, you pass them a blunt, and then whatever you give them, it's like they're in a space where it's like all of a sudden their mood changes once they grab the blunt or the cigarette. I prefer blunt, but let's just say cigarette, because for lack of shit, because I'm showing y'all how y'all can use anything in these purposes and still build the atmosphere up. Let's say you pass them a cigarette, and then they're like, oh shit, and they start talking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just going through shit. Yeah, I was you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. It's like I was just going through shit, and then all of a sudden they feel better. It's like, and then you don't know that's that little witchcraft you did just by passing them a cigarette or giving them a cigarette. How y'all know how y'all I think y'all open it up and pass it to them. If they smoke, they smoke. If they don't, they don't. But whatever they do, it's like then it's and then it's like now you're building up the vibes. It's like oh shit, motherfuckers are feel, oh shit, this is what's up. Oh hell yeah. And when you're into that space, it's like shit becomes fun. It's like, oh man, people can actually vibe with the shit. And when people vibe with this shit, now it's like we all build each other up. But to build somebody up, you gotta learn how to build yourself up first, because you can't just try to build somebody else up because of some sort of weak ass form of creativity or weak ass form of, you know what I'm saying, whatever that you put into that shit. Like they may think they have a bond with you because of how you work within that job. Y'all may talk, but you're not friends with nobody in that job. You're just there to get your money and be out. But it's like sometimes motherfuckers may try to leech onto you because they see the manager likes you more. They see the manager fucks with you more, and they may see how shit happens there and shit happens. And it's like no matter what, you gotta be in a space where you're understanding. Oh shit, let me not use that shit to correlate the whole shit. Let me just know how to the tempo and what I'm here for, and use that atmospherical power for my own shit, what I'm trying to utilize for myself currently right now. So once it's to make that check, you know where to put your atmosphere. You know how to set up your environment. Once you're outside your break time, you know how to set up the environment. Once you're back home doing your shit, the creativity, music, you're using that check you got from work to utilize it for your shit, for your shit, what you try to manifest, materialize down here for your work. So it's like we all use everything like a bitch, and once you understand that, you're in the right side of energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you want to be at all times. You know what I'm saying? Real motherfucking shit. And beyond that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's all we have to get in this motherfucking shit. And what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? And shout Jackie New, and all those and if you were here, you here. If you weren't. But and I think what she say? Take that? No. Kick ass. No, how's it go? Shit, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, take name and no, kick name and take ass. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking shit.